Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as the summer, so you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle. Because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse. Or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room so it might get a little wet. Or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friends. I lose control like I'm locked in a maze. And for days I've been trying to turn this corner. Burning marijuana, but I just can't find it high. Knowing I can't lay here and die, but inside I am bones. Breath instantly gone like she is my breath of fresh air. I lose control because it's hard not to feel bare when you're walking alone. Exterior blown. I am no longer looking strong. Cause damn, baby girl, you got me out here looking weak. And to think I was just in these streets concrete. So how am I left with these cracks?
Was it the scratches left on back or the way she took that delicious dong and enjoyed every inch? You see, she got me bent like she was bent. That's that pretzel shit, and I can't scratch this itch, so I'm salty like the ocean water, and I can no longer swim. But will I stay afloat? Remembering last night's stroke, the way she hit those high but low notes, y'all. I thought I was the GOAT, but she's the greatest of all time. Got me out here losing my mind, so no, I am not fine. I lose control when I'm not next to you. You're my blessing. I'm Wi-Fi without a connection. A queen who's never felt protection. A king who can't get an erection. My body's calling, but you're not getting the message. I'm on automatic. I'm like a fiend. I got to have it. I want to smell it in my nose, bottle it up and spray it on my clothes. I just need to indulge, like, let me stick the tip in. And it could be the tip of my tongue. I'm just begging to taste your calm, like, ring the alarms. I'm sending out a signal. This shit is fucking with my mental. Like, why can't life be so simple? And I leave you spread on bed. I'm thinking wed, like, I promise if you blanket me, I'll comfort her so we covered. Feeling smothered, you'll never hear me say. Cause the way when you leave me every day at the same time, until 5 o'clock, I'm losing my mind, y'all, and she just at work. My body's going berserk. I don't think this shit here gonna work. Fuck. And that's my piece. Peace, y'all.
She gives me reasons to breathe, reasons to explore my diaphragmatic order in order to align the chakras in my spine, finding the silver lining in my meditation time through her ever-pleasant words lingering on my mind. I can feel her expressings to me. She sits on my lips like gloss on picture, perfect paper printed the imprint she carved on my heart, making sure I captured her eloquent art. Wonderful workings, lines curved, creating smiles and frowns, evoking feelings of much empathy. I envy thee, that I can't be in your ever-waking care each time the day is presented. Such resentment I feel, knowing that you are always there, and I have to leave you for worldly cares. How dare I put things before you? I adore you. You do anything for me. Your love is free. My poetry. What's that piece?
You arrive with the scent of travel on your jacket. Gasoline confession, a little wind, a little road grit, and somehow it mixes with this room like incense in a temple that never learned to judge. You drop your bag and my heartbeat buckles its seatbelt. I didn't know the body could idle and accelerate at once. Your smile taps the dashboard of me. Warning lights go quiet, the engine hums, we are good. You look at me the way morning looks at last night. No interrogation, just a delicate inventory of survival. My hands become repair manuals for your tired. I grease the hinge of your worries with intention, tighten the bolts of your doubts with small kisses, snip the loose thread of your not enough and toss it. You lift your face, check engine cleared. When you turn, my history learns to forgive itself. I am a parking lot with fresh lines, suddenly order where chaos used to practice. You sit in my lap, slow as sunrise over old warehouses, and I feel the scaffolding of us doing a quiet, holy work. We talk about nothing until nothing emits its means everything. Your knuckles, pilgrim pale, thaw under my mouth. I press my ear to your chest. There's a city there, bright and busy, but it makes room for me. I sign a lease with breath and promise to water the plants. You lean into the curve of my neck and 1,000 miles of you pull into the station. The world drops its luggage at our feet. Even the clock takes off its shoes. Time, for once, practices reverence. I ask you where it hurts, and you point to nowhere. That's new. That's us. That's the miracle. We don't hashtag. We sit there, two engines cooling under a vast hood of quiet, smelling like distance, surrendered like heat, learning gentleness like two people who made it again to the same address. That's that piece.
We've been in the background of each other's lives for longer than you knew, because I have always known you through life's phases and changes. I never thought there would be a day that your lips touched my lips, but here we are, creating an amazingly beautiful love story. Pinky promising forever together, and though I don't know exactly where life is taking us, I will happily follow you anywhere, in any weather, because you make me so happy. Provide the reprieve that I need from the weight of the world that has always been on my shoulders. You always confirm, like the tattoo on my arm affirms. All you must hold on to is you. You reassure me that I'm worthy of a kind of love that I never thought existed. Nakupenda immensely. And so, intensely, purposely, and intentionally, we are everything love is meant to be. Your touch reaches parts of me that only you can see. I am so consumed by you and intrigued by you every day. I pray the best for you because you love me, especially different hits. So different now because I will only ever experience, especially with you. Peace.
This the type of shit that make you slow dance. This the type of shit that make you slow dance. I write the type of poems that make you slow dance. But if it make you shake your ass, then go ahead. I try to right angles to take you from that square. He's put a hex on you. He's wrecking you. He's boxing you in when love is out here. If you came outside, you would see I'll be your trapezoid. You could be my track queen. We could rule both hemispheres, or we could get oral in the Oval Office, and in the Pentagon, I pin you down to the round table circle. If it's the four letters that come on the octagon, then please let me know right now, because no means no. We could stop and pump the brakes right now. I don't even play around, but she say, Eddie, know you're kind, and I agree. Although I'm kind, I'm not sweet, but you are a sweetheart, and I like what this is shaping to be. And if I may, can I get straight to the point like a line from A to B? This is solid, deeper than the surface, high dimensional. It reminds me of geometry, and I don't want to come across as pompous, but if I'm really being honest, you remind me of a rhombus, a diamond that shouldn't be treated so rough. And this the type of shit that make you slow dance. This the type of shit that make you slow dance. I write the type of poems that make you slow dance. But if you want to shake your ass, then go ahead. Poem.
I saw you out with your girls, and truly I would have apologized, understanding you had a man at home by the diamond on your ring finger. Typically, I'm not that kind of dude, but tonight you became every exception to the rule. Could I borrow you? buy you a drink, to push conversations like we were nightly reporters with eyes like cameras capturing the essence of your innocence slipping away by the moment. Would it be crazy if for the night I pretended to be yours while you defended the benefits of being mine? See, I'm a betting man, placing bets only I know I can confidently win. And I bet I can make you forget your man. Using 10 pens to scribe lines on every inch of your skin, crafting novels of mental sin. No audible thoughts, though. Just the way your body shakes and your lip quivers as I touch you like keystrokes on a typewriter of pleasure. Aren't you a little aroused? Humor me, because I just told your friends you're tired of literally. So also I could whisper my dirty desires and growl so close to your ear you pulsate from the vibrations of my bass. What then? Would you push me away half-heartedly, begging to stop? Would you try to deny what your eyes scream for more, or would you claim what you can't resist, losing yourself to lustful rhythms, consuming you whole? Hence, delectable to know there's a hunger within you, eager to answer every single taste bud of mine. You moan my name as God, because you love the way you let me feed it. My tongue is coated in silver, parting hips to learn secrets inscribed on your lips, though, like the moon, my kiss lingers, hovering, tempting, extending the craving for more, until you're puddles on the floor, until you're whimpering as you plead, until you're ready to whisper yes or more as you submit with the will of inhibition thrown to the wind as you indulge in sin. I smile and whisper, you look so fucking good as you take this dick. You're dirty, little Valentine slut. Now tell me, what was their name? I believe you said it was Luke. I mean Logan, right? See, I'm happy to be your man, enjoying this twilight fantasy turned eternal reality tonight. Eros.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. Boy, y'all saw that drive-by we just had. It was a drive-by of love. New week, new heat. Y'all know, but tonight, we on something different. You know, tonight we on, is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? If it's a heart in the house tonight, put that shit in the comments. Let the people know that you loving what you see tonight. Welcome back to Poppy's Poetry Corner. If you new in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when we lit. But if this your vibe, then you already know what the vibe is. We where love ain't soft. It's strong enough to survive truth. Tonight we lean into vulnerability, into rhythm that feels like confession, into poetry that beats like a pulse. This episode is powered by Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs, because when your skin is cared for, your spirit relaxes enough to feel. Soaps, butters, teas, intentional care for intentional souls. Now, y'all know that rewind last week was devocative, the lovely, the Devlin, hold on. It was the lovely Devlin and P.P.C. Y'all know they came in with a blend of vulnerability and boldness. I kind of love seeing them two together. And yeah, that spotlight we just saw at the beginning of the show was definitely Swavo. Make sure you tap into his new album, because the sound will have you moving through your ride and the streets on ease. All right, family. Y'all seen it. The speed round let you know what was up. But we about to get into it tonight. Refining the basics, sharpening his craft, and preparing to release his poetry tape. PBGL. That's Pierce. peace, blessings, gratitude, and love this April? April right around the corner, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? It's almost after our new year. Currently, he is writing his first poetry book. This king right here is focused on growth, discipline, and building something that lasts. This is love through consistency. And tonight, y'all, T brought this king. So y'all already know when T brings somebody through, we already know the vibe ain't nothing but love. So, and it's his first time here in the corner. So y'all help me welcome Eddie V. Jaree.
Going
Yo,
on,
King.
yo.
How you
What's
feeling? How
going
you
on?
feeling?
Blessed. I'm
Man, I'm
blessed to
up
be
like the
here.
sun.
I'm
Even
ready.
when it's down, no, we blessed to have you here. So you already know I got a couple questions for you. So the new album that's about to drop, what does peace, blessings, and gratitude and love mean to you right now? Just beyond the title.
Man, everything, life, you feel me? It's just the way of life. That's my way of life. When I wake up in the morning, that's what the first thoughts I think about. So that's how I like to start the day. So that's what it is for it.
Okay, so that means the title is very intentional. So y'all know April, y'all have to tap in with the king. So what part of your craft are you most focused on perfecting right now?
I'm new to this. I've been writing for a long time, but as far as the poetry scene and the spoken word, I'm new. So I know I got a skill set. Being a former athlete, I know you only can have that. That doesn't mean anything. You got to perfect your
Right.
skill set. So I'm definitely in Mamba mode, and I'm trying to learn everything I'm learning about, like taking it to the basics, even like English, pre-writing, revision, literary terms, all of that. So I'm trying to learn everything. I'm like,
That just means he's an artist and he's
yeah,
serious about his shh.
about
You
the
know
art.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely,
So,
definitely.
with that being said, I love it. And came around to the corner so the people get to hear you tonight. What is the first piece you're gonna give us tonight?
The first piece I got just titled Poem. Actually, I really ain't having it, but it's going to title it Poem. That's the name of it. So
Well, you ain't got to give it no name because around here on the corner, when you don't have a name for y'all piece, y'all know what's up. Make sure y'all hit them comments. Maybe he'll go back and see a name that just stick out to him. And before you know it, you
yeah,
help the
help me
poet
out, y'all.
name the
Y'all can help
poem.
me
You
out.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
with that being
yeah,
said, y'all light it up. And it's his first time being on the corner.
yeah. So,
Let's go.
what do you want from me that you haven't already taken? Your out of this world aura is overwhelming. You just leave my earth quaking. Yeah, you're natural, so it's not a disaster when you rain down on me. The moon ain't the same without the sun. There's no glow without the masculine energy. So let me shine. Let me lead. Let me guide. I always knew I had the qualities. I just had to borrow some more time. And if tomorrow's my time, then that's fine because I'll meet you on the other side, afterlife, because our divine appetite are always keep us aligned or satisfy your mind. Give me your soul, now it's mine. And give me your problems, now they're mine. I don't think this could be defined. This has to be something unidentified. I can't label it as love. It has to be classified as bliss. I wrote this in Hell's Kitchen, thinking about you, which is like a heaven's kiss. So, what do you want from me that you haven't already taken? You have my heart in your possession, but please don't play games with it because if I get to acting over possessive, no, my motive shouldn't be questioned because, yes, you're the reason I'm reckless. You're the reason I'm speeding and weaving through traffic trying to get back to the bed and make you breakfast. Maybe that bar just went over your head like where your legs is. I can't wait for what's next. I like where this is heading. And let me make this quite clear, my dear. This is light years from a phase. And this is going to be your favorite when I'm finished. I got this recipe from my guardian angels. I was cooking in the midst of the spirit. I gave God a sample and even Grace was amazed, as you should be. When I cooked it, the only thing I could think about was the taste. Having thoughts of you being food on the balcony in a whole nother place, just your face makes me forget everything, like my name, am I Eddie or am I Dre, or where I'm even at right now. Sometimes even the thoughts I write down, but it's okay because I always think of new poems to say. Might be something you heard from another poet, but when you hear it from me, you're going to interpret it in a different way. I've been known to kid and play, but I think it's time you seen me in that grown kind of way because if I had you at hello, I wonder where I take you with these other words and other words. If I'm giving you my all, what more do you have to take? Poem.
But now it ain't no fireman, but that shit was fire, man. My next queen is a Columbia-based poet, host, and activist, a member of Poetry, Family, and New Danger. She begins performing spoken word in March 2024. After more than 20 years as a written word artist, Queen purpose in poetry is simple: to remain an ever-changing and ever-present light. And tonight ain't no different, y'all. She here to shine bright that a mug. It's Shine Moonlight. Yo, I am loving the new people. Don't make me play. I was gonna say I'm loving. I'm loving that we got all new energy on the corner tonight. Thank you so much for coming on the corner tonight. You know I got a couple questions for you, so you know I'm gonna get into it. After a decade of writing privately, what made you step into the performance?
It's something that I wanted to do for a very, very long time. It's an art form that I've always admired. It was always an outlet for me. But I, my name, my stage name, my pen name is a play on the word. I am shy. I am a very introverted, um, quiet, soft spoken, don't want no shine, no spotlight. And I wish you would have something to say about my poetry because it's all I got. So, I wasn't finna get on nobody's stage. I really wanted to, though. I went every open mic I went to. I thought about putting my name on the list. And every year when I was writing out my goals, it was on there.
Right.
And I went through a lot from 2021 until present. I have it's been a very transformative time period for me. And on my birthday in 2024, I went to an open mic because that's what I do. That's all I do. I don't go out and do nothing else. I'm outside. It's probably poetry or music involved.
Facts.
And at that open mic, they were promoting, of course, other events and things happening. And one of those was a spoken word workshop. I
Okay.
started going to that. There was it was 2 hours long, once a week. I think we started it once a week or every other week. And it was an hour of stage work and an hour of just like, writing prompts. And
That part.
that was me making myself get on stage. And within a month, I did my first open mic. And I
And then you
just,
had a Chris
there was
Brown
no,
moment. You had a
there
Chris
was no
Brown moment, and it's like, look at me now. Hey, look at me now.
it was like
Woo!
it was always up in me, but it's like,
That
oh,
part.
and then
That part.
listen, I turned 38 years old yesterday, so I was 36 years old the first time I stepped onto a stage, and I
Happy
said, oh, I
belated
wasted.
Earth Day. You supposed to led the show with that shit. I would have had some balloons and everything up here. You know what I'm saying? Or something. With that being said, this we on Earth Day shenanigans. So what's the first piece you
Yeah.
giving us tonight for your Earth Day shenanigans, y'all? We celebrate. We celebrate Shy tonight. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. What's the first piece you gonna give us tonight?
The first piece I'm gonna do is called the Tony poem. It is, to sum it up, it's a depression poem. That little somebody
Okay.
in your head that be talking foolishness to you has been
Mm-hmm.
personified as it'll in this poem is personified. So this is the Tony poem.
Well, let me get up out of here so we can hear the Tony poem.
All right. You're gonna hear some background noise because I do have a child next to me. The Tony poem. Allow me to introduce you to an evil motherfucker, an antagonist of the worst kind, absolutely insistent on terrorizing my mind. He is my enemy. But for some reason, I just can't get rid of him, and I've tried everything. I told my pastor, stood at the altar with my arms outstretched, praying for deliverance from this toxic relationship. I told my therapist, girl, I'm tired of this. I'm ready to prepare an exit plan, ready to stop feeling deserving of this constant self loathing, this relationship has run its course. But of course, it just can't be that simple. You see, these soul ties remain so tight. I need a mindset shift to lift this hold he has on me. I've got to get him out of my system. Got to reprogram every destructive program downloaded in my childhood, now being backed up and reinforced by him. Unfortunately, he knows me so well, so he is well aware of all of my buttons and triggers. He tries me daily like a parasite. He gets under my skin, but this relationship is so far from symbiotic. He is nothing but detrimental to me. He calls me all outside my name, tells me all the things that I will never be. He makes it clear to me daily just how much he hates me, but I hate him more. He's just so hard to ignore because he has been my most consistent partnership. But like a leech, she sucks me dry. Rots on my couch while I slay day in and day out, healing, fighting, fighting, healing. He taunts me, laid back, adorned in his raggedy ass white tee, left hand on his nuts, right hand on the game controller, expecting king treatment. And he gets it. I play the balancing act. LPC, THC, SSRI, relapse, repeat. I carry all of these things until they become so heavy I just about break. And that is when he finally lets up. But really just enough for me to almost feel normal. But you see, we've been here before. So I'm looking around every corner. I'm behind every door. I just know that as soon as I think he is gone, depression will be right back looking for me. Ain't that about a bitch? Can't live with him. Don't know how without. Peace.
Man, I hope your ass ain't broke, cause that shit, that was a stack. Okay, well, maybe it was 100. Okay, well, you kept it a buck, man. Woo, that she did. Y'all know how I am about that depression rearranged. You know what I'm saying? I pressed on. That's what she did. You know what I mean? With that being said, Shem, it wasn't even me that thought about you this time. Hold up. Oh yeah, y'all know we up like the sun. Season 4. What you thought? You thought we weren't coming with great poets and books? No. Hold up. They got it all. Let's go.
He knows so shameless whole thing.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a bad.
Woo, not as bad as my next guest that's about to come up. Y'all already know the poet, the chef, the mystery, L.A. Walker, better known as Arrows or Chef's Kiss. Man, you know, he is a neo-soul and R&B energy to speak the languages of love, a member of multiple poetry collective, an 8-time published author with 6 books on Amazon. He's also the co-host of Lucid Voices. You know that my brother, never mind, and partners in rhyme. Arrow serves romantic, seasoned with rhythm, you know, and tonight, y'all, tonight, he on the corner to sprinkle y'all ass with everything except salt. Let's go, Arrows! Yo.
Yo, what up, y'all?
What it do, fam? How you feeling tonight?
I'm chilling like a DC villain. You know, it's been a minute, Bobby.
Yeah, it's a problem. You're a DC villain.
That it has been. That it has been. You know, I got a couple questions for you. So with 8 books under your belt, how can people tap in? Let's just start there.
All right, so tap in with the books. Y'all can hit me on the back channel in my DMs on Instagram at Chef's Kiss Arrows. You can find them on Amazon. I can send you the link that way. If you want to pay Amazon prices, and then like when you see me in the streets, because I'm outside too, I can sign them for you, or you can catch me any given day at a poetry event. I got normally have
He
them on me.
said, catch him at a poetry event or hit him in the DMs and get your personal copy of his book. Add a couple dollars just because P.P.C said so, and he gonna sign that more for you. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy we on. We try to skip. You know, we don't want the middleman getting his money. That's his money. So then let's get to it. How does music shape the way that you plate your poetry?
Music is heavily influential in my music, like poetry. I dive into R&B and then I'm just like, yo, these are bars. So I'm like repainting the picture of everything I hear, and then it just yeah.
That part, I love it. Nice, sweet, and short. After 8 published books, what still inspires you to write about love?
Just trying to change the world and heal it through love, man.
And speaking of healing through love, I hope y'all getting a little healing because tonight has already been fire. We've already had fire poets go up. So what's the piece you giving us right now?
I'm gonna do a PG poem because I was wilding out in the speed round. So this one is in English. We say,
Oh, I remember this prompt going around. I can't wait to hear yours. Let me get out of here.
in English we say, I can't comprehend. In poetry, we say our mental connection is a dial tone, and I'm trying to get through to restore the bonds of communication. Let me learn your love languages and find synonyms to summarize ways to live beyond surviving the times. A thesaurus of melodies carrying remedies to heal the cracks in your heart, trying to have grace be the quill. Instilling wisdom within my soul, the kind to show me how to surrender, the kind to empower each other. One day we'll grow to be fluent in the way our love goes. See, in English, we say honesty is key, but in poetry, we say broken trust is like breaking vows, creating ideas that lying apparently is lies, our parents breeding distrust and falsified promises, severing connections and burning bridges. So how about instead we just keep it real? Cherishing the security of the safety and integrity, for better, for worse, find truths and pathways through soul-to-soul conversations, scribing each other's secrets into letters like diary pages within the subconscious. And let's be upfront, keeping everything out in front so that shadows don't have ammunition to break us. I promise I'm listening to how you love. In English, we say, here's the key to my heart. But in poetry, we say, I hand you the key to forever, with promises of nourishing your soul with affirmations and getting lost with seconds in your smile. This kingdom that fills me with life has a crown always meant for you to wear, with masses of thoughts devoting their essence to sing legends of your character to irises married in God's idea of perfection. Let's grow together, like flowers blooming in time's enchanted gardens, creating roots of future generations to live in the beauty of love, healing our hearts through love languages and foundations of serenity tied together, but souls for eternity. Eros.
Now that right there was written with love, y'all. Let's go. It was Shim. Hold up. Let me go on and get to it, because this next one, y'all. I almost had to run her down. Y'all know I keep it real with you when I deal with you on the corner. So I love my P.P.C fam for finally hooking this one up right here. Only 4 seasons. It only took me 4 seasons. She knew I was going to get up here and talk my shh. You know what I'm saying? Chanel Moray is a poet, host, curator from ATL, currently hosting the Melodies Unplugged in Nashville. Through her words and curated spaces, Chanel inspires authenticity and connection, reminding people that love begins with just being what? Real as the flicker flacker. And tonight, it's a real big deal for me to have this queen right here on the corner, y'all. Also making her first time around this thing. Who is it? It's Chanel Moray. Yo, I'm gonna fly you because I will get to that. I was finna say I get to that flight quick, fast, and in a hurry. How you feeling? How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. This is good. This is lit. I like this. You doing something
Hey
special
man,
here.
y'all
I'm
lit.
Swoop. Listen, I'm sorry it took so long. But I'm here. I really love this. I
No,
love
no, no, no
this.
apologies, y'all. Let me tell you why. Y'all know I be fanned out. Y'all know I keep it real with you when I deal with you. Everybody on this stage tonight is here for a special reason. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I watched some of her shows, y'all, and they the dopest shows that I have seen, you know what I'm saying, that come and touch down and mix music and poetry. And you all know I'm a big music head and I love my poetry. So you mix the two and you got my ass. So she got my ass. So I got a couple questions while I'm talking about it. Tell us a little bit about Melodies Unplugged.
Melodies Unplugged. It is my heart. It is a place. In layman terms, essentially, Melodies is like my living room. It is a place where you are your most authentic. Oftentimes, we as artists have to be so pristine and polished as far as what it is that when we have shows and things like that. But a lot of times, the true art and the true feeling comes in our practice spaces. We can have these. We're like sometimes we get our biggest breakthrough when we're being authentic in our home, and that's what Melodies essentially is. It's a stage where we as artists show how we heal ourselves. We are our most authentic. We are our most honest, and there's so much love that goes around in the room. It's a combination of it's everything I love. It's art. It is poetry. It is music. It's a live band. It's lit. It's lit. It's a time. It's a vibe. Y'all should come out to Nashville, Atlanta. Be on the lookout for when the next one be.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely worth the drive, y'all. No cap. One more question before we get out of here real fast. What have you learned about love from hosting spaces from other artists?
Oh my gosh, so much. This is such a good question.
No, make it short and sweet now. Don't give me the so
and
much.
I get it. No, and I get it. I get it. This is such a good question. I get it. Like the love that people give, love is different. And I've seen so many people come through and they express themselves, and that's love. And the attention or the attention that people give, that's love. And I've even heard people have poems about other people who just needed something like in a particular space that didn't even know that they had a poem about them, like love is shown in so many different ways. And I think artistically, when we are writing or painting or whatever it is that we're doing from the heart space. And when we come and we speculate, we're speculating from a heart space.
Woo, I love the answer. Y'all already know what it is. What's the first piece you're giving it to us tonight?
This one is called The Assignment. I don't necessarily name mine either, but for the sake of it being on here,
too late. It's called The Assignment. Y'all know the song.
The moment I saw her, my words knew exactly how to paint her. Each curve in my line described the shape of her mind since day one. Her subjects make love to my predicates, forming compounds and conjunctions. Her junctions have functions I had only imagined. You see, when our lips met, there was a need for a comma after comma after comma after. You get the point. Period. We've ended that topic, gracefully transitioning to the next paragraph. We have to start with the indent. You imprinted your letters on my tongue, to which I made you run on and on and on and on and on and on. My tongue keeps flicking like a rolling stone. Y'all fucking with that? I can't hear y'all, but it's all good. You see, I just wanted to make you explain to points unnamed. Question marks I left with my soft felt. Pinpoint your elaborate greetings. We form words with new meanings. Damn, baby. Let's use our brains a little more and strike up a storm that floods the floor. I swear this poetic sex magic shit leaks from my core. Let me slow down. Because this is just a rough draft. And on behalf of our divine creator, let me help you review. As a matter of fact, I'll take your hand in mine and we can both blush on these lines. And now say, baby, revise. As you stare into my eyes, baby, revise. Critiques as we get these strokes right, baby, revise. Make edits as I adjust my flow of time. Baby, revise. Oh, how I love to watch you revise. I document your passions, copy and paste your gripping passions, scribble passionately on your pages, awaiting your reader sensations. Damn, baby. We've written some divine revelations. You see, we can't conclude yet. Work like this takes steady paces. A few more stimulating conversations, less hesitations makes us a perfect dissertation. All we need is a little time maintenance, a little patience, eloquent relations. Baby, revise. That's that piece.
I just came on here to tell you was a bad mother. Hush your mouth. You know kids be watching the show. What, man? You ruined all the fun. I was gonna say mother sucker. Dang.
Woo! This show been going in tonight, and I'm loving it. My next king is family on the corner, y'all. Black Noise is a poet and author of I Cry Over Spilled Ink, known for blending raw spirituality, Black experience, and lyrical truth. After nearly a year away, he returns to lunch, May Road Calf. You know what I'm talking about? He waking y'all ass up with a little coffee, baby, and is currently working on his first poetry album. Now booking for 2026. So y'all make sure y'all tap in as Black Noise enters a new era. Focus, refine, and louder than ever. And tonight, he know he can come toot as loud as he want on the corner. So it's the one and only Black Noise.
Hey. What's going on?
What it do,
What's
bro?
poppin'? Good to be back, baby. Good to be back. What's poppin'?
Back. So let's get to it. So tell the people first where they can find the book and coffee. Is that right? We got coffee now?
Yeah. May Road Cafe. You can find it at May Road Cafe .shopify.com. Also, you can find my book at Barnes and Noble's Books A Million. And I would rather you just hit me up and we go ahead and get you a signed copy out. And it might be a little cheaper that way. I'm knocking off the shipping fee. So we doing good things. We doing good things. Ethically sourced coffee.
Get the king up. Get everything you need. But for that coffee, that good wake and bake, make sure that y'all tap in with what was it again?
May Road Cafe .shopify.com right now.
MayroadCafe.shopify.com. So y'all make sure y'all hit the .com and get, never mind. Y'all know how I get. Hey, my next question. If I hear dang on get the little teleprompter thing ain't moving down. Hold up. There you go. What did stepping away teach you about your voice?
Well, I mean, it wasn't even a step in the way. I had an ankle injury or whatever, went through a few surgeries or whatever, you know what I mean? But me being sat down just gave me a different writing style, made me be more intentional, made me look at this purpose in a different way.
That part, I love that. So what's the first piece you gonna go ahead and get into tonight?
We're talking about love, and I guess it's gonna be Mind You.
Mind You. Woo.
There's a way your thoughts thrum through the air, like a bass line building in the belly before the beat ever drops, a kind of soft, slow, sacred storm that starts in the syllables curled on your tongue, sliding into the room like a secret meant only for the brave. I saw you reading the world like it was whispering to you. I saw your lips shape language like it was a lover, delicate, deliberate, dipped in divine intention, baby. Your brilliance is a body, and every idea that leaves your mouth moves like a promise with hips. You ever watched intelligence walk into the room with perfume? Your insight smells like incense and ink, candles and quiet storms, midnight, and meet me in the margins. You open a book and the pages blush. You speak and my spine takes note. You analyze anything, a poem, a pattern, a passing moment, and I feel my chest stutter step, syncopated, trying to catch the rhythm of a mind that moves like music. And that's the thing. You talk thought like it's foreplay. You touch theory with a tempered tongue, tracing ideas like fingerprints across skin, breaking down concepts with a calm, collected cadence, making even confusion sound seductive. You challenge me, and that's where the sensual settles, in the friction, the resistance, the gentle intellectual wrestling that leaves me breathless but wanting more. You say, hold up, consider this, and suddenly my pulse is a percussion line. You say, but what if? And my breath becomes background vocals. You say, I disagree. Here's why. And my whole body leans in like the nape of your reasoning is calling me by name. Your mind is a melody that don't miss. Your thoughts are thighs and theory, hips of hypothesis, lips of luminous language, and I want to read you like scripture that never settles on one interpretation. I want to watch you wander, wide open, wild, words dripping from your voice like honey, heated slow over a low burning love song, and baby. The way you expand thought is the way I'd expand time just to sit in your presence a little longer. So here it is, plain but poetic, simple but sensual. I don't just want your body. I want the room your thoughts come from. I want the chandelier in your chest, the velvet couch in your consciousness, the playlist your mind plays when you're alone, and everything. You are fine, yes, but your intellect, your insight, your imagination, that's the part of you that undresses me without ever laying a hand. Peace.
I swear I love me some queens. They know how to do it right.
I know. Noise love him some queens too, Shim. You heard him big in that later. Oh, that's everything. Yo, let's pause for a moment. This episode is sponsored by Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs because love starts with care. Care starts with your body and your peace. So care for your softness, man. From nurturing butters to calming teas and cleansing soaps. This is self-care, self-love in the physical form. Now back to the heart we go. Eddie V. Dre. Come on back around the corner. So King, I have so been enjoying the vibe tonight. And I know you about to put the icing on the cake. What's the second piece you giving us tonight?
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Yay, let me get out of here. My first poem probably started with some shit like that. Hold up.
Okay, that's love. That's love. That's love. Say, I wonder if roses are red to match the color of the blood that's been shed, cause I bled for you. Yes, it's true. My heart's battered and bruised. It's black and purple. I didn't write this like a poem. I wrote this like it was my ballad to you, cause from my core you hear me singing out these poetry truths. You're an attraction too massive. I can't escape the gravitational pull. But I'm getting sick and tired of waking up out my sleep at 3:33 with cold sweats, having to go take a cold shower just to forget that sweet dream of ours. And you got me on the porch at 4:44 in the morning, writing poems about the sun stretching and the birds yawning. It's because your attraction too massive. I can't fight the gravitational force. See, I always viewed love like it was a game, but honestly, it's science. And I'm no scientist. I'm just scientifically gifted with the manuscripts. I do remember what a hypothesis is, but me being educated, I know better than the guests. I just research and observe, and all my theories can be laid to rest. But if we're talking matter of fact, if we're talking layering, I know I'm fairly new to the scene, but I still feel like I'm one of the vets. These for the ones that go to the lab with the words and dissect. So I was on Instagram scrolling through and I came across the reel that seemed so real. I thought of you, and they were talking about Newton's law and the law of inertia. So I start thinking like, okay, you won't make a move unless my force makes you move. Or number two, when I finally do crash into you, the force has to be impactful, filled with mass acceleration, because whether I do or don't, you still gonna have a reaction. But I don't know what makes me more confused. Studying the planes of motion or watching you get on the plane with motion, just playing with my emotions. Maybe that's why Violets are blue. It's a poem.
What you looking in the mirror and saw me or something? Cause that piece was beautiful, miss. I meant beautiful, I meant beautiful, man.
It definitely was. Come on back up here, my queen. It's only Shy Moonlight. Yo. So, real quick, like, because I did have another question for you. So, how
Okay.
has being a mom structured the way that you love in your poems?
How has it structured the way I love
Yeah,
in my
like because
poems?
when you have kids, that love hit differently. So like, did it like change the way that you wrote about love by being a mom?
No, I compartmentalize. That's totally
Okay,
different.
okay,
So the themes of my poetry, the biggest themes are mental health, womanhood, and femininity. And so I think I would put motherhood in the womanhood category. So that's a different kind of love, and I write about my children and my love for them differently than I do that femininity, duality,
okay. That
love.
part.
That's over there.
Okay,
So
she
that's
said,
what
"No, the
it
sexy
has.
be over there somewhere. The sexy be over
Right.
there, and we know how to separate,
It's a different kind of
compartmentalize."
love. It's a different kind of love. So, um, being a mom hasn't changed the way that I love. Probably would have benefited me in some ways if it did. Just in general, if I changed the way I loved and who I love and, and, and falling in love so easy, that might would have helped me. But the kids didn't have nothing to do with it.
Okay,
so,
okay, I see it. You
so
on what I'm on?
in
Flick them
as
children.
such,
Now my
in as
so
such, it
so
has not affected it in my writing. So yeah.
that part. Okay, okay. And so tell me the second piece you're getting into for us tonight.
Okay, the second piece, which I believe is my last piece, is that right? Um, because if not, I'll save it. This is an erotic poem because I got a couple of
Ooh.
erotic shows coming up, and I
Ooh.
call this piece "Be Prepared."
Ooh, y'all better be prepared because I wasn't. Hold up, let me go.
Oh, oh, oh. So, just before I start this piece, when I do erotic poetry, I do not go by Shy Moonlight. I am Yam, so we can talk about that later, maybe if y'all want to. This is a light-hearted erotic piece. My baby's coming over tonight, so you know what that means. Mama's room is about to get clean. Let the scent of Fabuloso ring all up in here because it's been too long since I had him in my space. So you know we've been talking shit all week about how he's going to eat, beat, and repeat off that super serum, sir. Yes, sir, I've been waiting on you. Come on in and do what you gotta do because I have been ready. Miss Kitty is smooth and pretty, just like you like. I'm just out the shower. I know you've seen the steam on the bathroom mirror. I have been preparing for you. Your plate? Do you want it now, or would you like to wait? Because we will probably be working up an appetite. Acting like you came over here to Netflix and chill. Are you still watching? Of course not. Instead, I am taking everything he's got and sometimes After giving me the best back shots, he requests my tea. It's really nothing special, but it's special to him because the first time he ate it, I put him on some new shit. See, he's a man of a particular age and he's been some places, seen some things. He's certainly more experienced than me. So when he took the first bite, I saw his eyebrows raise and his head tilt slightly right. I felt accomplished. Until me, he'd never tasted such a thing and he won't ever again and again and again. Thank you, Big Daddy. I needed that. With this mouthful, he affirms me. And I don't pacify him. I just allow my clit to satisfy him. You see, I am reminiscent of the PB and J he grew up on. Something like a comfort food, and I taste just as good every bite, every time. You see, our time together is precious. So get your strength up, prepare your mind and body, and I will have another snack ready for you after round two. That's that piece.
I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I was over here with you. Yeah, she did. She said she do it naturally, baby, and it tastes never mind. Arrows, you ready for me, King? Cause y'all know I'm litty. I'm loving this show tonight. Let's go. Yeah. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Shh. Be quiet. Cause I'm on the show right now.
What up, though?
I just need you to hurry. Oh, okay. So we there, we in there. What it do?
We in
So
there.
what's the second you getting into for us tonight?
Um, I'm doing another love poem. It's called "Come Talk to Me."
All right, well, I love this love. So let me get up out of here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He started off with the stick and now he's sticky.
I bet you're tired of having your words heard off key, like mimes belting operas, and he never hears the sincerity of your pleas, because life distracts and attracts spans of his attention into figments of blind reality, where he doesn't see you as much, but looks through you like lenses and glasses to a world of perfection in his perspective. And it's apparent that you're transparent. I see what you're so sincerely pleased. Feel free to come talk to me. Is he numb to your touch? Do caresses or conversations leave passions on pauses with no purpose, or he calls himself away to leave you lonely to your devices, anticipating and awaiting affections and monopolized monogamous motives, for girl? It's evident that he doesn't comprehend how valuable you are. And perfect far, I am sharp enough to recognize you are timelessly a diamond. So come to me before you ever think of coming for me. Hmm. So now I got you giggling to relax you, allowing you to get off your chest what causes your distress when you can't express to him what's on your heart. Call upon me and rap to me. Let me build you back up brick by brick, strengthening your smile and enhancing your glow with each step you take, breathing life into your dreams until he's a memory in the window crying over the treasure he lost. You can make my year by singing your name on my heart whenever you're ready to start a life you should have been living with a man who intends to love you the way you deserve. Because moments with you are effortless and it's precious that the evidence in your smile warrants eternities of tomorrows where good mornings and good nights begins in the arm of one who cherishes you the most. Guess who loves you more? I do. Guess who treats you better? That's me. And lover, yeah, girl, I said it. And now you believe it. That's me. And one day you'll see there was never a choice between him or me. So feel free, mi amor. Come talk to me. Eros.
Boy, I feel you on that shit. That gave me chills. Ooh, wait. Hey.
You know what I'm talking about. It did. Y'all already know we about to bring Chanel, aka for me, number 5 back up. Let's go.
Yo.
Yo. So you already know I'm about speed rounding this thing. You know what I'm talking about? I think I know this round. What you giving us?
Oh, y'all like blues?
We do.
Okay, good. And we're gonna get a little blues, some poetry going, some blues.
Oh, let me get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get my blues away.
Yeah. I want this feeling. Oh, I want this feeling. Oh, I want this feeling. Chills down my spine. I want this feeling. Hey, I want that feeling. Oh, give me that feeling, baby. Deep down inside. Touch my soul, baby. Make me whole, baby. Oh, give me that feeling, darling. Deep down inside. You see, when you're near, I get this tingle. This everlasting mystical touch that lingers in my system. This ism. Rest and caress with each breath. I feel your empathic test. Legs stretched. You can have me. Message received. Emotions of greed. Baby, please. I need this feeling. Drive me wild. Oh, I want this feeling. Oh, I got this feeling. Yeah, she gave me this feeling, baby. Chills down my spine. You see, one cannot just dream of you. I sing for you. Yearn in my best moans, groans in absence of you. Pleasure peaked in my senses. I be missing you. From dial tones to freak zones, you're the only one to my thoughts roam. Lips foaming, fiending, needing. Got this feeling, beating, deeping. Got this dripping, seeping, feeling. Oh, I need this feeling, baby. Chills down my spine. Yeah. I got this feeling. Oh, I got this feeling. Oh, give me this feeling, baby. Chills down my spine. That's that poem. That's that blues.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, she had to be beautiful. She gave her that feeling because she got that feeling, baby. Deep down, I'm just going all day. I'm going to be singing it. Noise, come on and close us out before I get into these church announcements. You know what I'm saying?
Church announcement.
Yeah. You know, we got to get into the church announcement. We got to tell the people what's
Indeed.
going on in the church house. You know what I'm saying? Indeed. So, one more time. Tell the people how to tap into that good old tea, y'all. It's the good old coffee, y'all. It's new. See, he ain't had no coffee last time he came. You know what I'm saying?
It's loose tea and coffee. It's 8 different flavors of coffee, 4 different flavors of teas. You know what I mean? Y'all can go ahead and tap in to mayroadcafe.shopify.com. You know what I mean? They hit me up for this too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Definitely got to get the book. Y'all know you definitely got to get the book. So, sir, how are you closing us out tonight?
Well, thank you for having me, and then also hopefully y'all have enjoyed it. I'm gonna end with Night Map under my tongue.
If they didn't enjoy it, guess who did? Me. I have
Indeed.
absolutely loved this show. So let's go. I mean, y'all matter too, though. Hold
The hour hushes itself holy. Even the blinds breathe slow. The sighs sink with the sermon of your name as it snakes through me, streetlight soft. Glowing down the gravel roads of memory, every syllable you leave behind is a lantern flickering in my pulse. Faith wired the lamps, desire pays the bill. I don't beg darkness for passage. I break it open with your silhouette, your shape, my stolen sun shaking between my palms like prayer, trying not to spill. When I close my eyes, the room doesn't disappear, it simply rearranges into you. I map your mouth like coastline, patient and trembling, my tongue tracing continents of warmth. Your laugh redraws borders, turns my lungs into an open landscape where peace finally gets through customs. You move in me like morning after frost, slow, gold, unapologetic, every breath a benediction, each glance a gospel. My fingers find their fluency in the braille of your back, reading aloud the psalms of your skin. I whisper your shoulders. I whisper to your shoulders as if they were a bubbling brook after rain. And it answers yes. All my unrest unravels under the rhythm of your ribs. You press your palm to my chest, and the whole house halts. Its haunting floorboards that once groaned now hum hymns. My name, once slouched in sorrow, sits up like it believes in mourning. We build a room between us that holds both thunder and thanks. Paint its walls in the silence. People reserved for cathedrals here. Worship wears sweat. Here, love smells like redemption and something cooking slow. You thread your leg through mine, not for tether, but to translate. We become compass and confession, the body's language, learning God again. I kiss the place where your day keeps its keys and an old ache forgets its home address. A door unlocked from both sides at once, like heaven and history finally agreeing to meet tonight. I am not chasing omens. I am sipping your stillness, wine from your collarbone, a sermon from your skin, your pulse thumps hallelujahs. Your breath banished by my mistakes. I am learning to brave art of staying. Here, where the dark has no teeth, where your name is the light switch, I keep flipping toward forever. Peace.
See, Keynote's gonna tell you I'm just her co-host. But coming from the host with the most, baby, that was fire. Just like that shit I be smoking. Let's go.
Ooh, this whole show has been fire, man. Let me get into these church announcements right fast, man. If you did not know, the show started last night. If you missed my bro Paul Cram and the Hood Race, then y'all know y'all got to tap back into the show. That thing was going faster than me. Hold on. And then we got Love and Lyrics. What they got coming up? You know what it is, man. Hold on. Let the flyer boom. The hard truth. And this session gonna be good. Tap in, y'all. And the Fifth Horseman is out by the one and only Jay Simone, but that ain't it. Yeah, she dropped a coloring book full of affirmations for your ass too. Got mine. And who is that? The one and only Rare Epiphany. She gonna be tapping in. So make sure that y'all tap in. Just hit her page. Cause I actually think that she finna be in Biloxi this weekend. And then she has that show coming up. And she's a big supporter of P.C. We support back. So make sure that y'all go to her page and catch up on everything she got going on. And that last one that y'all just saw, Drip Weekend, is coming up. Did y'all know? We drip everywhere we go. And it's coming up. ATL. Y'all better be ready. May is coming up. And not only that, but baby, I got me a good feature coming up in May. And I can't wait till that flyer come out so I can talk my shh. But that's the end of our church announcements, man. What a freaking show tonight. I cannot say that enough. But you know, it felt something was just right tonight. That means that if you felt it like I felt it, then your heart's still working. And that was the whole point of this whole show. So y'all know, make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those major altitudes. And guess what, y'all? Just like that, we out.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it, I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.